Hello, good morning. My name is Jerry Gloshay Jr. Welcome to another Saturday social media event here. This is the Chairwoman Gwendena Lee-Gatewood's Facebook show every Saturday. Today is Saturday, March 19, and it is a comfortable 60 degrees outside. A little overcasty, but it's going to be a warm day and probably windy again. But nonetheless, welcome to the show. And speaking of welcome, let's welcome the Honorable Chairwoman Gwendena Lee-Gatewood of White Mountain Apache Tribe.
Oh, huh. Hey,
Hey,
Jerry, I've got a horseshoe thrower here. I got my mask. I'm going to put it on. This is Eddie Sanchez crowd,
hey.
and he's an uncle to Jenna Sanchez, who recently was part of the Lady Alchese Falcon Champions. So we're here at Lucky Seven, and we're gonna have a tournament here. If you can see, everybody is practicing, and entries open up at 10:30, and the shoes fly at noon. So
Okay. Starts at noon, huh? At Lucky Seven. Where
yeah,
is Lucky Seven? Down below by the softball field?
yes, down
Yes.
below by the
Okay.
softball field. Yeah.
All right. Right by the river, by the bridge. Way to go. Chairwoman, what is your schedule today? Wow, you are all over the place. Oh my goodness. What's going on later?
I'm here doing the Lucky Seven tournament. It's the Tougher and Steel tournament. Okay, now that he's kind of stepped away, I can take this off. We're at the Tougher and Steel tournament where the best of the best put their tough to the test. And they're going to be competing against one another. I'm sponsoring the event, and we've got some great prizes. And we're gonna just be here. And then after this, I head to Canyon Day for today's 1 o'clock rally. And
Oh.
it's been a busy day. I started my day at 5 o'clock this morning, Jerry, and so it's been go go go.
Okay, well, that's good. Carrillo, R. Tate Kinney, good morning, Chairwoman and Jerry. Well, good morning, Pastor Kinney. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, at 1 o'clock, I'll see you over there at Kenyon Day. My day started early as well. And so it just seems like that's the way things go lately. You know, Chairwoman, just as far as announcements, shout outs, I wanted to just remind the people last Saturday, we were not able to do the show as we normally do on Saturday. We were in Tucson paying our most humble respect to the Broccoli family. And Broccoli family is a very important word. He is family. Yes, Robert C. Broccoli was our water rights attorney. Prior to that, he was the legal department chief attorney for many years, serving under Chairman Ronnie Lupi. And so he's practically like an uncle to us, you know. It was good to see Geraldine Lupi out there in Tucson with her family. And there was quite a few folks from home that were able to go. So anyway, we have a photo here. I was trying to look for this photo 2 weeks ago, and there it is. Oh my goodness. This was in from Washington D.C. I want to say maybe the year 2014 or so, or 2016 or 2012. Anyway, this is the final preparation. A few minutes before the actual testimony before a Senate committee, which was chaired by the late great John McCain, Senator of Arizona. And so Bob Broccoli is the attorney there, and that's how I remember him, just being in the side or in the background and delivering major punches to support and help White Mountain Apache Tribe. In this case, the tribe's water rights with Chairman Ronnie Lupi, and so Chairwoman, your schedule, you just mentioned it earlier today. You're going to be at Canyon Day at 1 o'clock. what's going on tomorrow? I understand you're on the road again.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the road. I am going to Washington, D.C. to testify a second time to talk about our water rights and get that ball rolling. And we're moving along on that, and looking forward to getting that squared away. And we'll be leaving tomorrow. We have a full agenda every day, and I testify on Wednesday, and looking forward to it because we've been praying for this, and lo and behold, we get a notice that we're on. So we can't just let it slide. Aside from campaigning, I still have a job to do, and this is part of my job, and that's where I'm going. Ako nashin Tokyo, Washington D.C. Yo tu biday kehi e bahasti yo nan ancha sa tayo ako no hinanta. Nas tai e yati bichin sha adole tu hibiwa a handik at yeda ang kalation di da wan yushin na sikit a nashin Tokum beto a biwa akuriado les iska akuria a Wednesday hasido les.
Okay, are going to be work study day, and then Wednesday is the big testimonial. So our
Yeah.
prayers and best wishes to you. Do well. I know you will, but may the good, great words come to you to penetrate the ears and the soul of these Congress and senators. So thank you for doing that good work.
Thank you.
Announcements and shout outs. The Pusher family, they are very, very happy and proud of their little person that's at JFK school. And her name is Parker Pusher. Do you want to introduce this one, Chairwoman?
Yes, Parker Pusher has been invited to the
Ah,
National Young Scholars Program nominee. And you know what, Jerry? Parker, I don't know if you remember when we did the Basha's grand opening, when we had everything renovated, upscaled. That was when it was months into me taking office, and we were ready to go. And so that was a positive, a good way to start off the administration's run. And we were doing the re-grand opening at Basha's, and you see how it looks now compared to before. But Parker was one of the little kids who I had the pleasure of taking a picture with a class out there, and she was just a little teeny girl, and now she's Parker Pusher, the National Young Scholars Program nominee. Kids grow so fast. And also from me, congratulations to the following kids. Edgar Adams from John F. Kennedy. He is in NYLF Pathways and STEM, summer 2021. Isabel Pina, White River Elementary, NYLF Pathways to STEM, summer 2021. Uh, Indigo Rogers, Nicholas Homestead Elementary. And then there's Alexa Dale. Alexa Dale has also been our Miss White Mountain Apache Little Bit, and I believe Princess for the White Mountain Apache tribe. She's a cowgirl. She plays basketball. She's the granddaughter of a very, very hardworking cowboy and grandma that live out in Canyon Day, 7 Mile Elementary. NYLF Pathways to STEM, summer 2019, and Jeremiah Cosin, JFK School, NYLF Pathways to STEM alumni from summer 2019. Then also on the screen is Joycelyn Ortega, Blue Ridge Junior High, summer 2021. Edgar Adams in green on the right side again. He's in the STEM program in 2019. And this is our National Young Scholars Program nominees, the local schools, and the students that were selected and participated in the program. You kids, you make us proud. Di chigacha bijit na raus ai da ni na kayo idol sihibiwa bijit padara sit ala National Young Scholars Program. Di Nugusan Bikayu United States bida len soki biya chigasha idal sihi aku itabiji da sit lang hozel da kuyet gaisa an inde be chigashe ani eino hiche da shila ana ahya ashok ako no hichigasha bidet na rasosi ejo ba keran sihonte and congratulations from the chairwoman and staff to all the kids. My goodness, what an accomplishment.
All right. Yeah, they got some bright young talent here. Thank you, Lester Madison. Yabba dabba doo. Oh no. Good morning, Jerry
I
and
think that's gonna be
Chairwoman.
your name, Jerry Yappa Dabba Doo.
Oh man.
Because earlier I was over here and one of the guys said Yabba Dabba Doon. How you?
All right. Well, I hope to see them. Okay. Well, we got those young people. They're already starting this early, and they're gonna still grow. Get junior high to high school, and they're gonna be ready already by the time they go to whatever college they want to do. So, congratulations to all of them. Chairwoman, you had a busy week. One of the things I thought that deserved a little bit of recognition, some spotlight, was what happened on Tuesday. And so on Tuesday, we had a little event honoring the tribal employees. And I thought your message was really inspiring. It's positive. Things can get negative pretty quick, but you managed to present yourself to the tribal employees that were there, and I thought it's deserving to make it out loud. And so, if you don't mind, could you just share a little bit about your presentation to the recognition of tribal employees, Chairwoman?
Yes, we had that employee appreciation luncheon. Of course, it was open to everybody, and just a tremendous respect and admiration for our tribal employees. They come to work day in and day out, especially during the pandemic when we were on lockdown. The supervisors and directors made sure that what they were responsible for, they carried through. And some of them even volunteered to go help with the EOC and to get our needs taken care of so that our people were served. But in my administration, when I first got into office, I, in the past, it's always been expected or people really nervous about mass terminations, mass firings. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to, jolt someone's life and just do mass firings. And I saw no point in doing that. And I had some elderly tell me that you're the only administration that's never done that, and you just kept things the way it was, and you worked with what you have, and we thank you for that. So I do that again because it's the employees that make the tribe what it is, and in terms of helping its people back. And I have really advocated for policy, personnel policy and procedure. Granted, sometimes that led to unfortunate situations where people were let go. And sometimes people, instead of being let go, they went ahead and resigned, but that's their own decision. So things like that happen in the employment world every day, and it happens here at the tribe. But for the most part, I conveyed to the people out there that I want the employees to know that they can trust me and that they can talk to me. And they have. Some of them have told me some things, and I think it just they got it off their chest, and it helped them to have that. Okay, I got it off my chest, and it's now up to the chairwoman or how we're going to handle this issue. And we have handled some fairly important issues to resolve, but we relied on policy and procedure. We relied on those policies to help guide what needs to happen when it comes to employment issues. And that's what I have done and will continue to do, and empowering the employees. Part of that empowering came from having the monthly supervisors meetings so that we could come together and share our ideas and work through issues and get the directors and managers to get to know one another. And some of them would come and say, I never knew this did this. They kind of do similar to what I do, but if we could merge together and network even more, we're broadening our base. So that's a positive. And the positive was transparency, accountability, and having the departments report to the group what they're doing, what their challenges are, what their positive outcomes have been, so that we share in the success and we also share in the challenges, and we put our minds together to help departments get through some challenging times. Now, granted, the COVID-19 made that a little bit more difficult where we had to work from home. So we kind of had to uh, reschedule those things. And sometimes when the numbers would go up, we had to just focus on reacting to the COVID-19 issues here at the tribe. But for the most part, I want the employees to know that they can trust the chairwoman, and just I have been doing my best to be accountable, to be transparent, transparency from this show, transparency from my social media platforms, transparency from KNNB radio addresses, Fort Apache Scouts, memorandums. And if you go to the White Mountain Apache Tribe website, you can find every resolution that the Tribal Council has ever passed and what it was that they passed on and what the vote count was. And sometimes it'll include the minutes, and that's transparency right there. And that's what I advocate for, and our tribal leaders should have those at the forefront. And it's part of something that I want you to know. And also, I don't believe there's no room for bullying. I don't see any good out of bullying, intimidating, and just really being bossy to employees or supervisors and managers. That there's no place to have that in an organization. And so uh, I continue to work with the policies and procedures. That's why we have committees. That's why we have boards. That's why we have policies. We have codes. We can't just do and be running everything. Otherwise, you run into some problems. So you leave the judicial system where it's at, and you don't interfere, or you do send people to the right people to get their answers taken care of, or questions, I should say. So all in all, I will continue to advocate for that. And something at the supervisors meetings that I didn't see before was employees had the opportunity to air out their frustrations, and they've never gotten in trouble. And the supervisors told our leadership, we want to see you at the supervisors meeting. We're working for the tribe, and we want to know that you're listening to our challenges. So, and they didn't get in trouble for it. And sometimes they spoke about things that really bothered them, and they didn't get in trouble. That's a way to communicate. That's a way to resolve issues and problems. Granted, not everything gets resolved overnight. Some are a work in progress, but that's what I will continue to do. And making job promises, there is no good in doing that, because someone else is going to get hurt because of that. And that's not something that we should be promoting, because you're just setting it up for chaos where people will get hurt. And you're ignoring policy that just shows an abuse of power.
and you shouldn't be doing that. And that's something that I've done my best to make sure that that happens. And because that has happened, sometimes, you know, when there's an expectation of, oh, so what about the policies, let's just do this, and I would say, no, we have to abide by it. You may not like the outcome, but we have to stick by it. That's why we have it. And sometimes though, some may not like that, but that's what we need to do to continue on the correct path. We're not perfect, but we continue to improve and work at getting ourselves out of where we have been. And one of the positives was getting out of high risk. Di then na iziki shi nantan shling ibits aya do hahan na wada sistida like and anything get el hara hande no hanara iziki ye onara iziki ay bits aya zilgay saan inde ko dawli inde beltantli it ajibich now di hiula ana dahil yana to hat el lounge and nice and nasil karani handi political appointment ulzay Asia han yan yanari ziki dik o pero chile yu tatsaye indas benastiki kishi alde obag eshi dan ande kashiltini shi han bel akai ni an yawlak ari ay kishi ni kahyu kishi ni kahola ay na yirasi bel da ashlani diu ako na bana ihtehi ate so han anjan nashilte ndile yu na bitch it is kit yon dine ya political appointee lina ha hala ayu law benishti ay ja law bak personnel policy the ya political appointee o da peruchi e bora nacion esto ay diko bagay dini shisha na sikliyo policy bikik hati ha bikik nalgulli ay bikik aran els adishtiu diko shinasik dukat handas lihayo sao chinish kata do tibel da ay awan de beltaw ye out akaw de tinskina netik banaw chi ulzay ay han bidiri dihi han belkujon lash ay ta awadik o natiskes da anadik o natiskes in shinal sosi human resources management dodik o shinal sosi ola a nal sos bikik hog chihi bikik ajitel zel alze a Tuesday na employee luncheon adasin fla na dik o bahastini a borano si la ya de no hana da iziki ye on da iziki bichigasha yizara di handi revenue was beso ara le yo a bits aya inde a bit ono di do le hibiwa a silo by di to how la beso ara le batch plant a no hana rita hon ik at ye tu bi dai hi a bits aya ku se bishni ye ya a be alde ido le hibiwa da kuye tino hihuye gozel ay no ha bashin to the ko session na da ziki session ana indini ay bichi na di ko hasti ni ana Jerry ay di ko bichi da aran shlani la.
All right. Well, all in all, fair treatment and respect to everyone, and that's what we want. That's every person in the world that works wherever they work. That's all they would expect is fair treatment and to have be given respect. So, and then the pay and everything. But thank you for doing that. And it sounds like you are wanting to continue that with your opponent. I don't know. There's going to be some risk involved that he's saying quite a few things that is making tribal employees nervous. And so employees don't have to be that nervous with you. You mentioned a little bit, Chairwoman, you have a right to choose your staff. I'm glad and honored to be a part of your staff. And you also get a right to choose the court administrator, Meridi Craig, and you also choose the CBQ director. and so that's Donna Cooley as of today. Yeah, and so very good. All right, well, Chairwoman, I understand the Assembly of God Church or combination of other churches are getting involved and doing some what they're calling troop painting project. Can you talk about that a little bit? Oh, there's a photo right there of a group of chai or chi.
Kai.
Okay, chai. Sorry,
No, Kai.
Kai. Okay,
Yeah.
and is that alfalfa or is that alfalfa? Fa 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 fa?
It's Kai Alpha. They're from Texas. They're here painting homes for the elderly, doing service projects. They're learning more about the culture of the Cocopa people and the people of the White Mountain Apache. I had an opportunity to meet them at Assembly of God. They're spirit filled, they're driven by the works of our Creator, and we thank them for being here and we welcome them. So,
Chairwoman, are they doing some paintings for painting projects, or is that a
yes, they
different
are.
outfit?
I think they are doing painting projects. I'm not sure if they've pre-selected people, but that's what they're doing.
One of them could be my parents' house, and I have a photo. There's my mother, and that's in the back there. And notice those bright ultrasonic colors there, man. And so I guess they are really hardcore fans there, but they're very happy that porch light is working in the background, and it wasn't working. I understand for many years. I didn't even know that, but it's working, and they even kind of cleaned up the back area there. They made a little gateway to protect people from not falling down. So whoever are doing these work for the people, thank you so much on behalf of the people. And my parents happen to be one of them, and so you can see that right off the highway. They live right 1 block south of Whiskey Flat entrance and 5 blocks north of the PD entrance. And so the chairwoman is live at the Lucky Seven Arena down below. She's sponsoring a horseshoe tournament. Come one, come all, and that's down there at the bridge. They're getting warmed up right here. It kind of makes me nervous there that she's sitting really close to them, but these guys are some really serious, top-notch folks there. So it's going to be kind of fun to watch all of that. Chairwoman, the robotics off to the world event. What's all that one about?
Schools that are going to Texas for the World Tournament. We have students from Alchese High School. We have some from, I believe, Dishibico School and Theodore Roosevelt School. If the viewers there know of more schools and tribal kids that are going, send us the info. We'll be glad to broadcast it. But that's the latest that I have in email from the schools who said, hey, Chairwoman, we're going to the World Tournament, and that's what we have so far.
All right. Well, best of luck to all of them. And boy, they could be very creative in electronics and gadgetry and technology, so it's going to be pretty exciting to see what they will come up with when the event ends here. So speaking of which, last Friday we were just before we went to the funeral service of Bob Broccoli in Tucson. We were partaking in the Alchese Lady Falcon Celebration Day. And so do you want to lead that off, Chairwoman? I understand there's even a video and there's some photos that we have that we can share with you.
Yeah, yeah. Last week we had the Falcon celebration and we had the parade. There's me giving an award to one of the players. Jerry, I can't see unless you.
Jaslyn Nosey,
Jaslyn
3A
Nosey.
Player of the Year.
Okay, congratulations, Jaslyn. And that's where we're giving out awards. We had Pendleton blankets, we had jackets and duffel bags and plaques, and That was on behalf of the White Mountain Apache tribe who sponsored the celebration, and they'll be getting rings as well. So
Nice, nice. Well, after the event, I finally put the stuff away. They kind of made me the MC just a few days before all of this, so it was fun. But when I went out there, whoo, it was cold. And the top two players, in my estimation, right there to the left in the black jacket is Brandy Edwards, and to the right is in the white jersey is Jaslyn Nosey. And so and I'm right there smacked in the middle. It was cold, but I couldn't pass up that moment. They just happened to be right there, and I said, "Oh, please, please, let me get a photo." And they were gracious enough to do that. So I understand we have a video during the parade, or before the parade, or after the parade. I haven't seen it yet, but let's check it out here. And this was on Friday, Alchese Falcons Celebration Day.
Hello, we're here today to celebrate these awesome girls up here. They have won the state tournament and they are the regional champions. These girls had a hard-fought championship game and we are so proud of them. We're celebrating them here today. We are so proud of them and we're thankful to the fire department for doing their part. Congratulations, girls! Go Falcons!
All right, you can just feel the anticipation of the great day there. The day before, Chinle had their runner-up celebration in the snow, and the day after, which was that day, it was cold and windy. Just windy, miserable, but it was fun nonetheless. And so hope you were able to enjoy that administrative leave day on Friday, and great event all in all. So. What a wonderful finish to a wonderful season for the Alchese Lady Falcons. And so one of the things I've been noticing after work and this past week was spring break, and I think I have a photo of inside my house where a tornado went inside the house. We had little kids here. But anyway, what I notice is that I see a lot of kids shooting around at their outside stadium or their arena, their championship tournament going on all by themselves. They're pretending they're number 21, Brandy Edwards, or number 5, Jaslyn Nosey, or they're pretending they're number 2, Jeneth Sanchez, or number 11, Shanae Zagata, or number 3, Cheyenne Massey. So there's that's happening, and it's great. So way to go, keep going. Who knows, your name could be announced at the K&B Sports Radio or the public address announcer at Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum. So keep pursuing your dreams and try your best every day. Keep practicing. All right. Okay, well, the next event, and I hope we didn't lose the chairwoman here. We understand that there's going to be a painting of the W this coming week, and I believe it's March 25, or it could be March 23. I have to check my phone. Chairwoman? Okay, we might have lost her, but we still got audio here. Chairwoman, can you hear
Can
me?
you hear?
Yeah, I
Can you
can
hear
hear you
me?
now. Yes.
Okay, I guess I was on mute. The painting of the W will be happening. Do you have your guest, Jerry, or no?
I'm going through it right now, but that photo that you see is from last year today. And that is in the background, that mountain that's kind of flat on the top. There's a W there, right by that street light, that electrical pole to the left of it. You'll see faintly the W there. And so the event is going to be slated here. They want to do some maintenance on it. And we're working with Brian Quintero from BIA, and hopefully we'll get with Leon Ben, superintendent from BIA. And they want to recognize the Lady Falcons. Miss White Mountain Apache Queen Precious Perez will be the MC. Pastor Kurt Massey doing the morning prayer for the hikers that are going to be going. There's going to be breakfast here, and Alvin DeClay is providing his sound system. Youth Council introducing themselves, and I'll just say high school student body president also involved. And so one of the things that they're asking for is trash bags and paint, and even solar lights. And so this is happening here as you got the visual. Not sure if people heard me. Feels like they didn't, but uh, the horseshoe tournament is they're warming up here, as you can see, and you can see the W actually way up in the
You
mountain
see
there.
it? Can you see
Yeah,
it?
yes.
Okay.
So Chairwoman sponsoring this event today that kicks off at noon. And then at 1 o'clock, she's at Canyon Day. Oh, there's her banner. All right. Tougher than steel.
Tougher
Oh,
and steel. Tougher and
okay.
steel.
Okay. Cool. Nice. And so hopefully there'll be a good crowd there. Hello from North Dakota. Nellie, George, Nicholas Ortiz Garcia Jr. Wishes that he could be there. He's from California, and so yeah, look at the sky, a little bit gray, but all in all, excitement building there down below at the. So, but yes, the painting of the W is taking place on the 25th, and so if you can try to help, they need solar lights, trash bags, snacks, and water, white paint, anything that you can do, your department or whatever. We would really appreciate that, and thank you for all of your helping out. Joni Ship, and you can contact her at oh gosh, it's not on here. It just says her name, but Joni Ship. Ah, Joni is JONISHIPP at WMAT.us. All right, Chairwoman. I only have couple items, and they're very minor. I wonder if you want to interview somebody. Is Mr. Tenejeth? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, the cheerleader. One of the cheerleaders brought you this gift, Chairwoman. You want to expound on it?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, this gift, it's like a basket and has all their cheating names and a photo. And the cheer team do so much. They help the team. They go and cheer. They keep the positive mentality going, and they're student athletes. And I had an opportunity to meet with one of them, and just a very smart girl, and I wish them the best. They're doing great things for the school, and just know that we support you, and your parents and your families, thank you for letting you be involved in school sports. It's very important to be involved in an extracurricular activity when you're in school. It's your time to be a kid. It's your time to be have fun, have good fun. The good fun that won't get you in trouble. And something that my mom always told me, she said, enjoy being a kid, Gwendena, because when you're an adult, all you're ever going to do is work, and you're never going to have very little time to do what you want to do. So enjoy being a kid, get good grades, make some good friends who will influence you for good, and do your best. And that's the message that I carry on from my mom and from my own experiences to our young adults out there, and to our youth, our little children out there. And the cheerleaders, they are promoting positivity, and we need more of that.
Okay, very good. And I think this is Mauser, the student athlete cheerleader. Mrs. Mauser kind of scolded me when I was walking in. I just walked in and I didn't realize that her and the girls were in there in the chairwoman's office. And she says, Mr. Goshe, I thought I trained you better than that. You're supposed to knock all the time. Like, anyway, she gave me a
And
hug at the end.
Jerry closed the door and went off the other way.
I did. I didn't know what to. I was dumbfounded. Like that's what I did there. So I just went back and walked all the way around, and I almost got ready to do 25 push-ups there. Who knows? She would have told me to do it. Anyway, Chairwoman, did you by any chance glance at the gas station as to the price of gas before you went down to this arena?
No, I did not, but I understand that gas prices have gone down just a little bit, but not that much.
So it's still over $4 a gallon?
Yes, but you know what? My daughter went to California and she showed me a picture. Jerry, the gas price over there is $7.69.
Wow.
$7.
Man, I think a lot of folks are probably staying at home. I probably would try not to. I'll probably, you know, get old Leroy from the stable and ride a horse back to forth from the office and get my bicycle or something. But for now, Leroy is okay running around in the wild, and um, and so but gas is getting up there, and groceries is starting to creep up. Nails, screw, wood products, man, they're all going up. I know this because of the campaigning. I put up some signs yesterday. That's why I'm all sunburned here. But all of that is expensive, and then driving from one site to another, that gas. And so I hope Uncle Sam is watching this so I can get reimbursed somewhere. Okay, well, Chairwoman, this week the last item I have on my paper here is absentee. I believe this is the last week. It closes on Wednesday. And so for whatever it's worth, if you're out there, you have very little time. You can do it Monday. Get a letter to the election commission in White River, request for a ballot. They'll mail it to you. And there's no deadline, I don't think, as to the when they'll get it. The deadline is probably the day of election day. But this Wednesday is the last day you can make that request, and it's got to show the date on that envelope. So please do what you can this week. If you are pretty certain you are not able to go vote, you can participate still in the absentee process. Okay. All right, Chairwoman. Anybody you want to interview there? Anybody brave? There's a lady.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
here's
the
another
only
one.
lady. She's the only lady in today's competition right
Okay,
now.
call her over. Call her over while I talk about this flyer here.
Okay.
Their skateboarding competition is coming up here, and it's taking place on April 3 at 11 a.m. This is happening at the One Step Beyond Skate Park, skate spot, I guess. And so there's raffle, giveaways, vendors, food, fun, and much, much more. Free design your own skateboard workshop. So event something something will go to event proceeds will go to the new White River Skate Park project. Hey, there's a good investment. So if they're selling hamburgers and fries, go ahead and get it. That money will help get a new skate park in the future. And I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Jerry,
Yes.
she's right here.
Okay. Hello, lady. What's your name?
Diane, DK.
Diane DeClay. I seen you in the background. I think you should just go ahead and show all these men what you can do and what the ladies can do, and just bring back home the jacket and the trophy and laugh at all of them after it's over. Okay. You're doing good. You're doing good. Have you won before?
What?
Have you ever won before?
I was doing good until I started working, so I kind of backed off, and now fine, I'm coming back.
Okay, good luck to you, and I hope you win. Is there any other ladies that are participating that usually go join the tournament?
They're scared. They're all
They're
pros.
scared. Oh, well, you're gonna have to represent. Okay. Well, can you throw one over there and hit a 5? Hit
Can
a
you show
ringer.
us?
Yeah. There she goes. Whoa!
Oh, close.
Whoa! Man!
And she's gonna
She
throw
is-
this way now. She's gonna throw this way. This
Okay.
is the best of the best. They're putting their tough to the test over here, Jerry. A lot of
Man.
champions come here to compete against our Apache tribal members because they know it's going to be tough.
Here she goes.
Right there, look at that.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that.
Whoa! Man, she can do better than me, because I don't think I can even reach it across.
Yeah, good job.
Woo!
There we go. Everybody's practicing.
So all those guys, if they see her, I think they're going to be a little nervous. I'm already nervous if I'm over there. Oh,
can you imagine
gosh.
if she wins? You want to say hi?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good. Are you going to go swimming later? Or is the water too cold? All right. It's going to be a fun day.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is, man.
And I'm going to have Isaiah say the prayer if you're ready.
Okay. Dora Cattle. Awesome. I just all I caught. Sorry about that,
No,
Dora.
Isaiah. You want to say the prayer?
Okay.
There's Isaiah.
know when you're
Thank
ready.
you, Isaiah.
Yes.
Congratulations on a successful event. It's looks like fun. People anticipation building and the crowd building, and so that's all happening down below at Lucky 7 Arena, right by the baseball park. And so thank you for doing a good event for these people. They look forward to it. Are you able to conduct? Wait, before you do the prayer, is there anything you want to say about the tournament?
Oh, sure. Sure. We have a lot of champions that are here. We have not Rambo. Yeah, Rambo is a champion also. National Horseshoe Pitching Association. We have Brendan.
Oh, yeah, Brandon Tenejeth. He's right there.
Okay.
He is a world champion. Let's go look at him. He was taught by his dad. And there's Eddie Sanchez. And there's Brandon right there. Brandon's a world champion. He is very, very tough to beat. A lot of the non-tribal members come here to play against Brandon and all of these other tribal members because they know they're hard to beat and they're going to get better by competing against our tribal members. There's Brandon. There you go, as a ringer.
Wow, he has a unique style there.
Yep.
He holds it on the side where the U shape is pointing to the left to
Yeah.
his body side. Huh,
How much do those
interesting.
weigh?
Those weigh from 2.9 pounds to 2.5.
2.9
9.
pounds to 2.5 is how much the shoes weigh, Jerry.
Wow, wow. How far is it from one pole to the other?
From one pole to the other is 40 feet.
40
40
feet.
feet. Man.
Jerry, this Lucky 7 used to be all dirt, but the late Tim Clausen,
Tim Clausen Sr.
and we got together and we walked this area, and I advocated to get the cement put down, and this is what has happened because of his advocacy for his fellow horseshoe pitchers. And I'm very glad
Oh,
that I was able to help in that way.
yeah. Yeah. Good old Tim Clausen, a very strong advocate for horseshoe pitching. And Isaiah, are you going to be participating as well?
Yes, I'm going to participate in also kind of running this tournament.
He's going to
What?
run the tournament for me.
With the help
Oh,
of Maxwell Malone, who is also here. He's been doing that for years.
oh, okay. Well, I like your hat, and looks like you're up for some serious business today. So have fun down there, and save me a hamburger if you get it.
All right, thank you.
I'm always thinking about food. That's all I do, Isaiah. That's all I do. Okay. Well, Isaiah, can you do today's closing prayer today? And thank you very much in advance.
All right, thank you. I will go ahead and do so. Ike don ta hi and di ko ge sanan kai di ko. Ke era ki ke te be ke era ki be so ro ha on ha na gu wai. En ko ko ge san kai ko tai. Ki chi ko ge be sanan kai bis ke ira ste I. It's about esperan ki o le. Das was to about our to le so. Don't tell na yo na wa go se I so no pa betarin I so na tiki relation ba still ba which are the water relation ba that he was keen the original way out the land ko so no the cutting took E so the original wa the I so but our call or the so no pop up no pop and come back another zero relation was to done this guy but here the honestly piece that is to I sound on this guy so kuna nas ta I don't know what that's Company Chico Hanarati Sisto, who the campaign Ross E. Yeos Nalachick and Tawarati to Aisto, who have a chick, it are its eyes, so it are its on the Chagma in the Pichagma Ebe, it are its on or Hatisha dead and Jomo or the far, who could done in you less so, Manachi case or so. I are reduced, oh, I had a chick relation and that's go. We don't know one on. Luka hasta was stuck. Was as that was stuck that kuga. Luka we darin you anti lesto. Tundi lesto ndasu. Luka penan chikyo ay ndasu story sto no kan liru les. Jepa. Ote he. Kachu yi hahiya ni stari din ko bito don. Ko na hira nti ote ko. Just the guys on there as din ko kuga. We'd like to thank you for everything you've done, Heavenly Father. We want to thank you and we want to ask your blessing upon everyone, everywhere. And we want to thank you. We ask for these things. We do so in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, everybody, for watching.